Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here, back with another update. We played half of round 5. It's too late. We gotta pick this up later on tomorrow, so unfortunately didn't finish the round. We also did a little bit of a jumping around. Since Rick is both US and China, the way we've been playing this game is that he does China first, and then he does the US. And I know what some of you are thinking, well, that's breaking turn order. It hasn't been a big deal. It's just so that he has a way to look at things. There hasn't been any issue with oh, China did that, so then U.S. can land planes there, or vice versa, or whatever. That's not happening, and there's no possibility of that happening. Anyway, so this is a recap of Germany, Russia, Japan, and China. We're going to go back to U.S., and you'll see why. He's going to need time to think about what to do with U.S., and I'm going to need time to think about what to do with U.K., because this half turn was a doozy. Also, I screwed up last time, and I forgot to unload the boneyard dish. So let me dump this out. This is about a turn and a half of casualties. So yeah, a lot of stuff in there, and it's not pretty. It's not for the Allies. If you're rooting for the Axis, you're gonna love this. Okay, so Germany continued the push after Italy did a second can opener, and but rather than going into here, he went straight into Baltic states. He went into Belarus, and he had his fleet up here, and he decided to be a dick, and he picked up one infantry and he dropped it off at Nemencia just to fuck with me a little bit. That one infantry was from Finland, and then he sent everything else that way. He has now been buying subs finally. Again, well, last turn he bought subs, but Germany's back up to 5 subs, so he's got that sub NO. But the mainland is overall, he bought a bunch of infantry and an artillery, but overall the mainland is very empty, as you can see. He sent everything this way, and it was because the Atlantic was so barren because of all the stuff going on and the brutality of that first turn, that we all kind of suffered. So let's see. So yeah, he pushed in, wiped out. I had 6 infantry and a tank and a AAA, 6 infantry, a tank, and a AAA. He also, he did push in through Italy, and he took out, we had a battle in Bryansk, city of Bryansk. We had a battle there, and he had 2 tanks, a mech, and an artillery left. Also, he revealed his tech, as did Japan. He rolled a 6, and he got it. So Japan got super battleships, and Germany also has improved self-propelled artillery. So we're still waiting on UK to get a chance to reveal what their tech is. But again, Germany has improved artillery, Japan has super battleships, Russia has improved artillery, and the US has improved transports. And the UK has something that has yet to be revealed. Currently, our income is looking like this. Got this big fleet up here. Well, that's not supposed to be there anymore. Okay, and let's see. So yeah, he pushed in, took Bryansk. Me then, in a panic, having my air force in Leningrad. Leningrad's lost, and there's no point of me being able to move it back. I moved my factories from Rostov to Stalingrad, and the one from Stalingrad to Samara, and brown chips there to symbolize that. I sent these 3 to take from Leningrad, because I have self-propelled artillery, to take out Nemencia. This fighter took out the lone transport used to that, and then I landed him here just to make sure he was out of range from the bomber and everything else. Well, it's looking grim. I'm sure you can see that right now. It's looking very, very grim. I got 6 infantry left in Ukraine. I suspect he might just take them with Italy. or he'll try and do another can opener and take out Bryansk as well with Italy. But there's not enough. I don't know. It's grim. I was feeling pretty confident with Russia early before we were at war, and then once he started the can opener with Italy, that's when I was like, oh no, and my heart sank. My Lend-Lease this turn, I got a mech, which I placed in Archangel, and that is that, pretty much. 2 infantry there, infantry tank here. Let's see, this stuff is all going to get wiped. Question is whether I'll still have Moscow. I think I might, but we'll see. Sorry, still be able to hold out Moscow for another turn. And that is the situation over there. I railed the AAA just so he won't have target select. So I got one AAA over there. And then, oh yeah, and I captured Finland. Since he only had the 1 infantry, I brought an infantry, the last infantry I had from Karelia, and a mech, and then a fighter, and took that out. I also used the TAC bomber to target select a tank and knock out a tank there. So that was nice. Love the target select rule. Love the rail rule. A lot of these BBR rules we are all instantly fans of. The fact that this is happening and it's only round 6 in comparison to our previous games, this is a blast. I'm losing, but I am loving it. I mean, I'm losing here. I'm loving this. UK is doing good over here. I'm doing okay over here, and I'm doing good for the moment here. This is my pride and joy right now. But anyway, overall, we love the BBR changes, and we can't wait to play this again, more or less. But we got to finish this game first. We got to finish our first game. Oh, now moving on to Japan. Let's see. He pushed in here, I think that was it. He did something over here, and then trying to rebuttal it all. And he moved things around. He brought a lot of his forces from Anhui to Jahal. He sent his bombers back to Japan. He built more transports. He built another battleship after he announced super battleships. And then down here, he took with what was in range, and he attacked C-Zone 42. U.S. lost a carrier, a battleship, a cruiser, an improved transport, fighter, TAC, sub, destroyer. Anzac lost a sub and destroyer. But there was a battle that went on, actually more rounds than it probably should. And Japan still suffered some casualties, but again, he's got super battleships, so each of these battleships is only damaged once. So they're still fully operational. They still have their AAA. And that's that pretty much. Not enough American forces are on the way because America has to help out with the monstrosity that's happening in Europe right now. Again, America hasn't taken their turn yet, so this stuff has to move. And we'll see some changes over there. I think the question's going to be... Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so that's going to be that. And, yeah, pretty much. I don't even know. I'm looking over here. Nothing changed over there. China. Okay, so China took out a Japanese infantry here. They took out an infantry here with the Flying Tiger, which landed in Hunan. They took out Guangxi, and they blitzed through, and they took Hong Kong, Kwangtung, whatever you want to call it. They blitzed through the 2 tanks, blitzed with the 2 cavalry from Hunan, and then I'm going to send all this stuff in here. These 2 AAA, this artillery, these guys, 5 infantry there. That's all going to go in there. Got a tank on the way. We'll see, but anyway, so that's to be decided. No crazy spoilers I'm giving away. Doesn't have any time to react to them, but anyway, so on with the game, as they say. We'll probably pick this up tomorrow and go from there. But yeah, pray my luck changes, and hopefully I can roll the dice better, especially that Lend-Lease. I'd love another fighter. I'm gonna, with all this development, I'm gonna have to heavily revise my UK strategy, in purchases. So I'm kind of glad we're breaking for the night, because I gotta really think this over. Anyway, again, roll the dice better. Don't be these guys.